Okay, so continuing on from that last video, sorry, I just had a disruption. So the screen is sharing, I've got a send message that way. I have the face of the student facing the student. So let's say we're ready to start the lesson, and I've got my sketchbook open, and I've got my Word document open, and let's say I get given a question. So let's just say hypothetically I have some question. So I should have had something red. Give me 1 sec. Let's say we're doing. Okay, so the student has sent me some questions, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to copy and paste them and put them into my Sketch software. So on a Mac, I know my shortcuts to quickly grab and copy to the clipboard. So then I can go to my sketchbook and stick it in. Okay, and then it means that I can just answer my questions based on what's here. So what's the probability of X being less than 2.2, given that the mean is 2.3 and standard deviation is 0.07, something like this. I go ahead to answer the question, I describe it in detail, I answer the questions of the student as we're going, so on and so forth. This is a very mathematical example, but obviously depending on what you're teaching, you know, it'll be described differently. Once I finish with this slide, what I do is I copy the whole screen. And so again, I know my shortcuts to be able to copy. In Mac, it's Shift, Control, Command, and the number 4 button. And that'll give me my little crosshatch. And if you're using Windows, then you use the snipping tool. And it'll copy it to the clipboard. Then we go back to my Word document, the one that I'd set up for Mike, and I copy and I paste in there. What this allows me to do is then add any notes in between the slides that were based on what we were talking about. It can be difficult to write neatly in the online sketch tools. So I would usually write my notes based on this. So, you know, normal distributions, etc., right, so on and so forth. Okay, so I would continue to do that for the whole lesson, switch back and forth between my slides and here, or if the student has sent me more questions, then I might go back to my message window, open up the document, or just copy and paste the questions, and I take them back and I stick them in here. This just means that when the student looks back over the Word document, they can see not only your notes, but also what questions they were asking and how that relates the whole way through. Okay, once I've then finished with the lesson, what I'll do is, actually I'm going to start a different video on how to kind of close up your lesson.